Greetings, future masters. Well, we have this awesome move check here. King to e7. And then what, Bobby Fischer? Check him here. Or we could play pawn takes check, which would allow king takes, bishop checks. Oh man, or even actually bishop to b4 check. Super nasty. I didn't even calculate that was checkmate. I just looked so nasty that I had to play it. Spidey senses were correct. All right, this is the old devastating. Let's brute force this and see if we can just mate him with b4 check, king b6, rook c6 check, king to b7. Well, that doesn't do anything special, does it? How about rook to c6, cutting him off of b6? That way, if he checks me on a1, I play king b3, and rook a6 is checkmate, unstoppable. And if he plays rook to g3 check, I just play b3, and mate is unstoppable. So rook c6, checkmate. Unstoppable, checkmate. All right, that was killer. Let's see, now look at this. Here's a killer idea. Knight takes e4, sacrifice, because it's actually a clearance move that allows bishop to takes h4, winning the queen. Smoking. Yeah, check, idiot. It's the, what do you call it, in-between move with check. You lose. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Well, actually, that's kind of dangerous. I probably have to do that. If I go here, he checks me. I don't like that at all. A wrench. You're dead. Got him. Oh, 27-37. Eat that. All right. I see. This is interesting. Well, I have knight e3 check. He's got king takes h4. What if we do stuff like h5 check first? King takes h5. That doesn't really seem to do much, does it? Well, maybe it does. I don't know. Could go knight to... Good question. Here's an interesting move. Rook to f4 check. King to h5. Now, you know what? This is all stupid. His king is in a mating net. Let's checkmate him. That's what I say. So, what if we just play the simple move, king to g6? Where are you going, Bobby Fischer? The answer is to an early grave. Oh, man, you got to be kidding me. Oh, he's got a check there, that freak. Is this check the right one? It probably isn't. That's terrible. We got to checkmate this guy. That's a good move, though. Whatever, dude. Could be that ridiculous. If h5 is not the move, I'm just telling you. King to there. I don't know, man. It beats me. Yeah, so what? is what my dad would say. So what? So what? I don't see what this is getting you. That beats me, man. I'm not even going to waste my time trying to figure this garbage out. Wow, I would never have figured this out. That is a very goofy mating scenario. So you got me with that 2700 problem, okay? I don't feel bad at all. That's some goofy stuff. Bishop to f6. Now that's some, visionary type chess. No question about it. Hey, look. If I take this knight, you can't take my queen because you're pinned. So the first move is queen takes free knight. But, let's just take a look and see, maybe find something better. He might have some counter threat that he can generate, but I swear I don't see it. Bishop takes knight. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. How about pawn takes bishop? No, now look at this freak. If he takes my bishop in any way, then he can take my queen. However, I can just play queen to whatever, f6. Queen takes, pawn takes, you're screwed. You're not taking my thing. And I'm also threatening f2 as well. These are the kind of, queen to f6 is the kind of move that you have to evaluate and learn to play, because when you're winning here, you took the knight. Okay, so I take the knight. Basically, I've just won a piece in broad daylight. He tries to complicate the issue, which is a smart move, with a double attack on the mating square and also the bishop. But queen, when you're winning, you can play moves like queen f6, giving up material to trade queens and reduce the attack to a position where that dust has settled and black is winning. This pawn structure stinks. But when you're a bishop up, it doesn't matter. You're going to win this game. That's the difference. This is what you have to be able to understand. You can give up a little bit of position or a little bit of material to force the dust to settle in your favor. There's literally nothing he can do that's of any consequence at this point. Even if he played g4, bishop g6, we're going to play f5 and free this bishop up. So you don't have to worry about this bishop being stuck forever. Okay? So this is one of the key sequences to be a good player. I can't tell you how many games I have won playing moves like queen to f6 against strong players, because I snagged an advantage and then I played a simplification combination, was what I would call this. And the simplification combination is just the devastating part of it is that they're like, oh man, there's nothing I can do. If he doesn't trade with me, I played bishop to e5 and I'm going to get rid of this bishop. Okay? That's his most dangerous piece. So this is a very interesting and valuable problem, because it teaches you, or it allowed me to teach you, the concept of simplification combinations. Queen to f6 is just a devastating move. You're like, well, it's not that great. He has nothing. So he had these, these threats of queen takes d6, checkmate. They're all gone. All he has is vapors. His position is nothing but vapors. He is a bishop down with no compensation. And if he doesn't play g4, I'm going to play bishop to f3 and just Nelson him. He's got jack squat. My goal is to play bishop f3 and bishop to e5. And then he can go rot for all I care. There's nothing he can do. So that's just me. So learn the simplification combination idea. It's super impressive. And you see that I've kicked a lot of problem butt, as you can tell, with the 2750. All right? Now, I'm not a 2750 player, but in the puzzle solving world, I sure am. Because I know stuff, which I've been demonstrating right here. So, go through this again. Let's see, what was this other one here? This was the blah, blah, blah. What the heck was this one? Oh, yeah, that was the king. We just king attacked him. King, you know, we murdered this king. This one was unstoppable checkmate with rook to c6. This was knight takes e4, clearance sacrifice to clear the square to attack h4. This was that goofy problem that I would never have figured out. Rook checks and bishop f6. Man, that's awesome. Sometimes moves are so crazy that you have to say that bishop f6 was awesome. Okay, those are terrific. So, yeah, that was done in less than like 10 minutes, so that was very good. So, you know, again, I always say this, but this is like a 5-game mini tournament. I went 4-1. I ain't complaining. At the ranking where I'm competing, 4-1 is devastatingly good. The only guys who do 5-0 are basically pro players. So I'll let you know something. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. You'll get more gold. Talk to you guys later.